Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your man Charles back with the Kings of Tech. And I've been using the M2 Pro MacBook Pro for the past week or so. And just want to state the question, should you buy it? For me, it was much less a no-brainer. I was using the M1 MacBook Air and it did the job for the time, but since my workflow has increased, I needed just a little bit more power. And right now, this M2 MacBook Pro seems to fit the bill. And in this mini review, we're just gonna go over a little bit of the benchmarks to let you know that this is the base model, but the benchmarks really bring out the performance or give you some clues to the performance that you may want to purchase a MacBook Pro M2 for yourself. Link will be in the description. But without further ado, let's just get on with the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hope everyone is doing well. And we're still checking out the M2 MacBook Pro. Just gonna run a little bit of series of Geekbench 6 since Geekbench 6 not long came out, really coming out with some really stunning numbers. So the first test we're gonna run is the CPU benchmark. Let's get started. And the M2 MacBook Pro has really increased my workflow, that I'm able to get things done seemingly more quicker. I'm coming from an M1 MacBook Air, so it truly is like a night and day comparison. And I'm sure the numbers will bone out once we get them on here. Once again, I hope everyone is doing fine. Please press the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this content. And pretty soon I will have a full review of the M2 MacBook Pro. It's really been a game changer so far with me. So Geekbench is still running in the background, folks. Wow. So we're getting 2543 single core and 11,804 multi-core. Man, that is truly remarkable right there. Well, let's run the next series of tests. Let's do a compute benchmark with OpenCL. Let's run that. And if anyone would like to see the unboxing of the M2 Pro, I have a link down below or in the description. Wow, 43,313 OpenCL score. Not bad at all. And let's do a metal running a metal benchmark, folks. Keep in mind, this is the base model M2 MacBook Pro that only has 512 storage and 16 gigabytes of RAM. But the M2 Pro chip, you know, is so powerful. It's really doing its job. Oh man, 71,630 and Geekbench 6, folks. That's not bad at all. Okay, for this next series of tests, going to run a Cinebench R23 test. Let's get started. It's really taking off to a good start. Man, it's cleaning house. Keep in mind, this is the base model. 512 gigabytes of storage, 16 gigabytes of RAM on this M2 MacBook Pro. Again, we know that real world tests are really the best tests, but just to get some idea of the performance, it's good to run the numbers every now and then. Man, it finished it up. Everything still feels cool to the touch. So if you're definitely into video editing, photos, making movies, gotta get the MacBook Pro, man. So we'll probably speed this up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me chime in on here. So, the final Cinebench R23 test, 11,278 for CPU multi-core and 1,573 for CPU single core. Not bad at all. So let's just keep it going. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the final tests. You can see that we're in DaVinci Resolve, one of my favorite editing tools. And the M2 MacBook Pro video that I shot, I have a link in the description below for anyone who want to check it out. I had boosted it up to H.265. Had set the settings. What did I set the settings to? It was 3840 by 2160 Ultra HD, and it was at 60 frames per second. As you can see, it rendered the whole entire video in 11 minutes and 36 seconds, which is incredible for me because when I use my M1 Air, it probably would take 30 minutes and sometimes to an hour to do the same thing with all the settings ramped up, and it was filled with effects. So yes, indeed, the M2 MacBook Pro is one of the best tools that I've used to date to render videos and to do other projects. So it is definitely a best buy for me. Again, but if you're just browsing emails, watching videos, doing lightweight tasks, then this is not the computer for you. This would be overkill because this starts at $19.99 plus tax. I think the M1 MacBook Air would be suitable if your workflow, really is not that big. But once again, I thank everyone for watching. Please press that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.